down after being away for a little while throughout November. So yeah, you guys enjoying the stream again? Let me know in the chat, I guess. I already did my salad thing before we went into break, so I won't go over that once more, but if you're enjoying the stream, let me know. Let me know where you guys are watching from, let me know who you guys are cheering on today. You guys can, of course, show your support in the chat as well. I actually had this set up for the last series, but I didn't actually use it, so let's use it now. Let's do this, guys. You can support your players with hashtag. You could if it fucking stayed in the right place. Wait for it. Where even is it? Is it just broken? Board, it's not working. Board, I don't know what I did. Let me try one more time. To start it. Port is not working! Port! Save the day! Okay, Port's totally gonna save the day. But it's not working. God damn it. You guys can't show you guys can't show your support. Oops. Wait, ah! Whoa. The fuck's happening? The fuck is going on? Well, that was weird. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry. You can show your support to the players. Let us know who you're cheering on in the chat. Our hashtags are apparently not quite working right now. As we have to the bottom right hand side, our blue Terran player from Splice, losing his first TVP of the day, 0-2. It is TY. It's not a great way to start. At this point, TY might be hoping to go for kind of a 1-2 set of ties. I mean, this might be brutal. Like, if he can't beat Creator, can he beat Hero? It's going to be rough. Dead Pixels Impact to the top left-hand side here in the ZVT. Let's see what's going on in this this matchup. Wardy, you need to put a star at the top of your tree. I know. Don't worry, it's coming. I just have to find a good star that we can write on, because then we put all all the biggest supporters of December on the top of the tree on the star. Is what we did last year. As we do set up into this, and to see how this will go. I mean, maybe TY turns it around for when he plays against Hero, which will be the next matchup, by the way, after this one. Our third series of the day right now, with Impact against TY here starting on up. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Pneumatized Carapace currently on the way up as well from Impact at the moment. That Zergling speed just over halfway done. And again, that Overlord from Impact just coming down towards the lower right to have a little bit of a peek and a see as to what exactly is going on. River just patrols at the front. Not going to be going across the map. No early scout from TY, so he doesn't realize it was Hatch Gas Pool, in which case the Ripper could move across fairly safely, so he's just going to play it safe here as his factory comes on up and obviously enables to go into his next little stage of this game, whatever that might be focused on. Actually already having the reactor up and the factory a little bit later here, kind of interesting. He will get a few Marines out where he usually might not, and it's all because he rushed out this third CC, so super fast free CC from TY, and now he'll be able to perhaps go in towards some of these Hellions. Impact sees this third command center though, so he gets a perfect read on what is going on, and he actually immediately drops the Rotron. Like, he isn't even messing around. He drops that Rotron like straight away. So Rotron coming down TY, I mean, a Starport, a Tech Lab, Banshee play would be really powerful right now, but the double armory really might not be. As we're going to be seeing the double armory getting dropped, so let's see what the double armory can come into as the Rotron finishes up in the natural. How aggressive does Impact go, and how quick does he get aggressive? Does he go right now, just makes roaches? Is that his plan here? He's making 4 Overlords, which is very indicative that he's going to be aggressive, because the Overlord, it just opens your supply to then just spam the units, you know? Instead of, as with an all-in, you really want to... You don't want to make like half your units, then Overlords, and another half your units. You want to make the Overlords, then all of the units at the same time, because you don't want that situation arising where... Well, yeah, you don't want that situation arising where if you make all of your units at the, if you make your units half at a time, like half your units are going to attack, the first half have to wait for the second half, so it makes a lot of sense to time everything together. And, I mean, Pneumatized Carapace is ready. Is going to be a drop load on this side of the map, though, so not going to bring Queens or anything. It's just going to be Ling Roach with maybe a bit of a Ling drop into the main with the Roaches pushing at the front then. 2 more factories right away. I mean, that part of this I like, but how do you actually deal with the Roaches? It's just pure Hellion right now from TY. You can morph Hellions into Hellbats. Well, I don't actually really know. 4 Marines in the main base, going to see these Zerglings, and TY will send some Hellions in to deal with those Lings pretty quickly here, honestly. Even the Overlord is... I guess the Overlord comes in to try and help out as, well, bunkers are building. There isn't even anything to really go in the bunkers. 4 Marines. I mean, Hellions can maybe morph in towards Hellbats. All the SCVs just pulling off the line, and TY is not having a great time at all here right away. As we're going to be seeing a few more Ravagers morphing in. SCVs helping him to buy time. He will finish up 1 bunker. Marines can maybe jump into this, but Corrosive Bowels are going to take it down. He isn't even going to try to repair this. TY is free CC getting scouted very early on as Hellions getting ready to play here. As we're going to see Corrosive Biles will just not be enough, but the follow-up attack will do the job. There's no way the Hellions can fight this. Now Corrosive Biles as Hellions morph into Hellbats. It's perfectly timed. They can't dodge away from them. And a tank comes out, lands on the ramp. I mean, it's just going to get biled down. Corrosive Bile down instantly does not do anywhere near enough, and TY has already lost far too much in this game. TY. You know, when he tweeted that he's having some troubles and Terran can't win on this patch, he really wasn't joking. He really wasn't. $, though. Appreciate the donation. Get some love in the chat for Seed Strike. Thank you for supporting the stream as we have to the bottom right-hand side. Our Red Zerg player from Dead Pixels. Give it up for Impact. Top left. Blue Terran. Give it up if you're tuning on Splice's TY. One elite here for Impact. And as we get going into game 2, this time he does open gas pool hatch rather than hatch gas pool. Immediately opens some opportunities for him to maybe be a bit more aggressive, a little bit faster. We'll see here in the next few moments. We'll see what exactly will come out of this as we do see this Overlord traversing across the map, coming in towards the upper left-hand side and seeing what it can get up to. Level BW, how are you doing? Subscribing for 2 months in a row of that Twitch Prime. Back for more Dank Tonys. Well, thank you so much for the 2 months of Twitch Prime, love. You get a decoration on the beautiful tree behind us. Let me know which color you would like. There is glittery silver, silver, shiny green, or shiny like bluey green, blue, green, pink, and then there's also glittery pink, purple, and green. Let me know which color you'd like to be on the tree. Get you up after the game. Thank you for the 2 months of resubscribing. Give us some Wardy hearts in the chat, please. As you do see, this Reaper just going to be poking away at those couple of Zerglings, some damage being done. We are going to be seeing one Ling getting picked off, the other Ling going to get chased as well. Mahjong is poker, but much better. I have a friend that actually plays Mahjong. Like, pretty well, I think. Again, I don't really know much about it, you know? But, like, I'm pretty sure he plays it, like, pretty well. But, like, I've never even... I don't even think I've seen it being played, you know? When I was in China, I actually learned to play, it was kind of funny, so we went to Chinese hot pot, and the queue was really long or something, I can't remember, so they actually brought us board games to play in the queue. This is a whole other story, but, it was kind of funny, because, I saw the, I learned to play Chinese chess. You guys know the Chinese host at IEM Shanghai? The really crazy hype guy? Yeah, this guy, he taught me to play Chinese chess, DX Master. It was sick. Yeah, it was actually really fun. It was a fun evening. So yeah, I mean, not that me and Pig played against each other, and like we had some real games going down, some real battles. Pig kept outsmarting me. Pig sort of like cheesed me in chess. It was kind of funny in Chinese chess. It was really difficult because it was really hard. Like, initially I could remember what each piece did, but the problem was, like, after a couple of turns when all the pieces had moved, it was really hard to remember which piece did what, you know? Like, yeah. It was really hard to remember which piece did what, because they'd all moved from their starting positions, so I didn't know which symbol was what, and then all of a sudden, Pig killed me, you know? All of a sudden, Pig had killed me. Level wants a shiny green one. I can do that. No worries at all, as this early Viking grabs a kill. Roach coming up. Roach is on the way, just looking to play defensively with Roaches this time rather than aggressively. You can see TY himself going in towards a medevac drop of Hellions or so, maybe just a Hellbat time as the armory comes up as well. So he gets that ready to go. Gets that ready to go. Here we go. 3 Hellions in the medevac. The rest of them are on the map and just running across here on their own accord. It was fun to see these kind of multi-pronged aggression. I love this. This Overlord getting pushed away, clearing space for this medevac into the main. Yet here there are 2 Lings just to the side, and just going to be a good catch here right away as we see the Hellions going to be pushed back by Roaches on the left, and I guess he'll just dive for the drones in the main, which are a little bit exposed here. And TY, I think for the first time in a series today, is actually starting to do damage. You know, every single time he played against Creator, damage was denied. He never got a chance against Impact and gain number 1. As we're going to be seeing 9 workers killed, and now more Hellions diving into the natural where he is greeted by Roaches, but look at the damage he's doing, up to 15, 18 workers killed, and look at the line! Oh, that's 7 more drones and more. Oh wow, absolutely huge damage done here by TY. He dives and he gets 32 drones, and if he doesn't die in the next couple of moments, then he is very, very much so going to be well, in a very great position. I don't think he's going to die either. 23 to 24 army supply, a Liberator at home, Cyclones on the way. TY knows what he's, you know, got to be afraid of now as he just double checks the main, sees the lair. I mean, he saw that before, so with that said, we're going to be seeing TY. 50 SCVs to 32. TY's got this now, guys. Come on, TY. He's figured it out. What's up, Ascorbic Acid? Now it's finally showing my anniversary just in time for game with my boy Impact. Let's go, my man. Scorpic Acid, thank you for the 30-month resub. You also get a decoration on the tree. Let me know which one you would like. And thank you so much for 30 months, 2.5 years. You guys see that month-to-year translation I just did on the fly? Insane, right? Absolutely insane. Thank you so much for the support. Do appreciate it. Some Wardy Hearts in the chat for a long-ass resub right there. One of our 10 longest subs we have on the channel, I believe. Cyclones destroy an Overseer that tries to fly in through. TY on the double factory, double reactor play, so he's going to go like Hellion Cyclone. This is the one thing I don't like, because I feel as though the more I see Hellion Cyclone, the more it just feels as though it never actually works. Yet people keep playing it. It's not just one player that's like, no, I swear down, when I play ladder, this really does work. No, it's like a lot of people do this, and yesterday we saw Gumiho doing a bit of it as well, and I still just don't feel as though it's that effective, but obviously TY feels as though it's a good way for him to follow up here. I just don't understand why you would go Hellion Cyclone rather than just going straight into like a couple of 4s and drops or siege tanks. Like, it just seems so much more effective in the overall gameplay. I mean, I guess it allows you to be a bit more aggressive rather than just having to sit back and macro for a while. Nah, I don't know. Maybe it's just a preference thing. It's just something that maybe I'm a little bit biased about not liking. It's just every time I see it, I feel as though it doesn't go as well as I feel it should. But maybe it doesn't need to go as well as I feel it should. We're going to see, well, nice scan. He's going to get rid of a few of the creep tumors here. And I mean, I guess in this scenario, when you're this far ahead, these Hellbats are going to do the tank and the Cyclones are going to do the damage. And you can see how it can be effective, I guess, right now. Maybe one of the times where I am going to get to see this work as Hellbats. Oh my god. Impact just doesn't love drones this game. Oh my god. This was a sickening game to be a drone of Impact. Can we just get some slow-mo replay on this? Like, this was absolutely disgusting. Can we just bring this in here? Oh no, I went back just a little bit too long. Itself, I mean, he wouldn't want to be on my tree. That's just what I'm saying, you know, who wouldn't want to do that? Guys, to the top right hand side, our red Zerg from Dead Pixels. Impact. Bottom left, blue Terran player from Splice. It is TY. Let me just poke my head outside. I really feel as though there's like a helicopter or something. Oh, it stopped snowing. No way. Oh, that's nice. actually stopped snowing. Well, now it's only completely cold and loads of snow on the ground. It's better though. It's an improvement. It's an improvement. All right. Well, I can't see a helicopter though, which I was just so seriously could hear a helicopter. It was sounding like right above my house, but maybe I'm just hearing things. All right then. Ads? What ads? You don't get ads with Twitch Prime. Twitch Prime Master Race. Yeah, ads. Twitch Prime absorbs the ads. It absorbs them. And boom, just like that, you're fine. Lumia 4814 of the Twitch Prime sub right there. Kaboom! Thank you so much. You also get a decoration on the tree. So the choices in colors are. Let me know which one you want. Let's see how many hearts in the chat for Lumia, guys. If you're using Twitch Prime for this, your choices for the tree are kind of bluey green, shiny bluey green, silver, green, pink, or glittery silver, glittery pink, glittery green, or glittery purple. Those are all the choices available to you today on the Wardy tree. Let me know which one you would like. Lumia and a Scorbic. And Tagger Stuff. Cheer 100. Thank you very much for the Cheer 100, mate. Appreciate the bits. Look at all these, well, what's going on with the subs? It's going crazy all of a sudden. It's like we're one sub away from 200, guys. That's kind of exciting too. Something better happen here? I think so. We'll talk about why that's exciting a little bit later on. Anyways, let's see what happens as we do see the aggression's coming in here, basically. As you see the Medivac, the Hellions starting to go towards the upper right. Meanwhile, a small link counterattack will delay a couple of Hellions, get a couple of SCV kills, gets a Mule as well. It adds up. It definitely adds up. And there's going to be seeing the couple of Lings backing away up the left-hand side. Meanwhile, the Cyclone Marines have arrived at the third hatchery, and the Hellions are going to be here to back it up as well. No armory, so it's actually not going to be for Hellbats at all. Marines pulling back too. I like this. The bunker actually gives them like a little bit of extra sort of choke point to work with. As this Cyclone doing a lot of the tanking. Nice pickup, gets away, and the Medivac's still just about alive. The SCV building the bunker was still alive too, but I think TY realizing it was going to go down. It's a nice cleanup by Impact in the end. The Queen's having a big role to play. T-Rai realizes he may have a chance to go in towards the natural, but the Zerglings here, a few left over, will be enough to help deflect those Hellions. Nicely done. Good defense. And yes, guys, it is definitely snowing. It's very, well, it was snowing. It was snowing quite badly, so, yeah. It's a little bit better now. A little bit better now. As you see, the Italians are going to try and drop in towards the main for further damage, but not really finding anything, and the problem is the Medivac can't go back in. What's more valuable, getting 3 Hellions out there or keeping the Medivac alive? It's like 100 gas or 200 minerals, and I kind of feel as though I mean, I guess the thing is as well, it's like you're not even going to keep the Medivac alive, you're not going to get the Hellions out either, right? So the Hellions are just sort of dead in that scenario. Cloak Banshee, though, and consistent pressure from TY is just slowly chipping and poking away at Impact to keep him in a little bit of a weaker position than he might like to be in. Did you see the workers poking and prodding? Doing a little bit more damage. This Banshee just really having a great time here. 8 workers, going up to 9. No, not going up to 9. Didn't think he was going to attack the Queen there. I made an assumption, and it went so wrong. 10 workers killed, TY. Wow, he'll be happy with this. I mean, it's damage done that really, it really keeps things going, as we're going to be having the Roach Roaring. Now on the way up as well here from Impact. I'm just going to be seeing the second Banshee coming in as well. To just try and do a little bit more. So, Banshee comes in, we're going to see some drones once again taking damage. I mean, this is just insane at this point. 13 workers killed, and now the Queens are going to be able to pick off that Banshee once again. And these couple of Medivac, well, the Medivac and Banshee combo, making it back home as well. Shiny blue with Vitameme on it for Scorbe. Okay. I can do that one. I can do that one. do see those few links coming around the top side. Hello to all the new subs. Holy shit. Suddenly a bit of a sub train. Guys, if you just subbed or if you just got gifted a sub, I'm going to do the shoutouts in a little bit. I want to try and focus on the game, but you will get a Christmas decoration. So if you get ready to let me know what color you want during the break, then I will get ready to put you on the tree during the break or so. But hello to all. I'll do all the shoutouts in just a few minutes. Just want to wrap up this game because there's actually quite a lot, so I also can't tab out to make sure I didn't miss anything just yet. Couple of 4s coming through across the map in those medevacs. I mean, TY obviously feeling as though he's done enough here so far this game to just get aggressive. A few Banes and a couple of Lings looking to drop on by into the natural at the same time as you can see those 4s dropping down. A Bane getting picked off already. I mean, not a lot of roaches here. This scan obviously allowing some of the creep to be cleaned out, and we're actually going to see now the creepers are going to have such a great time. There we go, another scan. Going to be able to get rid of a few more bits and pieces of this here as we see those 4s will start to micro, and Medevacs just going to lift those up and just get them out of there. But let's see this Bane drop. Can it do some good damage in towards the natural? I think the answer is yes, because there's no reaction from TY. 2 Zerglings will grab the last couple of lower health SCVs, or at least 1 or 2 more. 10 workers killed. Not bad at all. Roaches, Ravages to the right as their 4s are still causing a bit of an issue right now. Comes back in for the snipe on the creep tumor perhaps. Nope, just wants to fly on through. Meanwhile, there's drones going down as the Liberator sieges up in the main. That's another 5 workers. TY. Something's just kind of turned on in his brain in the last game or two. Suddenly he's just finding all the opportunities, finding himself the chances to actually just put himself in good positions rather than just letting his opponents roll all over him. It has been a messy affair in the first few games of the day for TY. He got stomped by Creator, honestly. And in the first game against Impact, he didn't stand much of a chance at all. Got scouted, going greedy, got punished for it. Now TY feels as though he's the one in control of the game. He's the one moving around. He's the one making the decisions, making the choices limited for the Zerg player here, Impact. 14 Swarm Hosts on the way up. You can see those couple of 4s going to boost over to the left-hand side. You'll see that CC going to be finishing on the 4th base as well in just a moment or so, as we do see the 4s just picking off a Lord here. Nicely done. The +1 attack helping to take that down just with some vast speed. Loving it. 4s are pretty powerful, aren't they? Look at that. 38 damage, 55 damage versus armored. It's insane. Overlord's armored as well, like, it's crazy. Storm. I was just surprised how quickly that Overlord went down with the 2 4s just blasting it. Anyways, Impact starts to come across the map here, and he does have the Swarm Hosts up against the 4 bases of TY. How well can TY deal with the first set of Locusts? Let's see what he can do as those few Locusts jumping up into the sky, getting ready to drop down in towards the 3rd base here. I love that one Hellbat ahead of the rest, just going to be really forcing these Locusts to drop super early. And rather than dropping on top of the army and grabbing a tank or 2, he grabs 1 Hellbat, maybe a 2nd as he engages. Complete cleanup here by TY. Banes on the top side watchtower morphing in as TY will start to have to deal with some multi-pronged aggression here apparently from Impact in the next few moments. Guys, we're getting some little lag spikes here again. I'm not sure what this is. I think it's just some sort of connection issue to the Korean server. We had these in the first couple of games of the day, and then we were completely fine until just now, so I do apologize. There's not much we can do about it as 4s grab themselves a Ravager. I'm just going to have to sit and wait for them to pass more or less, so I do apologize for it. As you do see some more Hellions coming up towards the top side here. Meanwhile, we are going to see the Hive just dropping down as well. Impact getting into anything he might need to keep up in this game. A couple of roaches clean to the top, and again, all of these units gathering themselves together. Impact getting set up and ready to go. 2 4s drop down on this bottom watchtower. Baneling getting picked off again. Again, there's going to be some Hellions coming up top to try and pick off a little bit more. And just pokes away at a Swarm Host in the end, nothing too crazy. The Locust heading towards the 3rd base, but it doesn't leave the rest of this army a little bit exposed. And you know what, TY, I think he's just going to say, yeah, I can repair this 3rd base or I can keep it alive. I think he's just going to go for it, push across the map while the Locust on cooldown. I mean, what a timing this is going to be for him. He's got a huge amount of time until the Locusts are ready to go once again, and I think you can see that Impact realizing here that he might just be in a little bit of trouble. Desperately pulling back. The tanks haven't even sieged up just yet as Hellions maybe a little bit cautious. Don't want to run in towards those spine crawlers, and there's too many of those Hellions for free. And here we go. There's going to be seen Liberated Siege, and look at this army of TY. It's incredibly powerful as Vikings picking away at Morphin Overseers in the skies, and well, I think this 4th base of Impact is just straight up in trouble. Some Banes will finish morphing, but man, well, here we go. The Locusts are back in play, and they are going to come in. They're going to pick off a few tanks as the rest of the army starts to push on forwards as well. Liberators were actually not sieged up there for a moment. Some tanks getting picked up and repositioned behind those liberation zones, and now TY on siege and everything. Feeling confident to push on forwards once again. A 4 helping to lead the charge here. I mean, Vikings just picking away at whatever is in the sky. Overseers and all sorts. TY and a deadly push forwards, and Impact has another 15 or so seconds until Locusts are ready to go once again. And 15 seconds feels like a very long time as the Zerg player right now, as you're just waiting, time ticking away while you just can't really fight. Here it is, Locusts are ready. He's going to go for the flank from the south side with those. Try and land on top of the tanks and get rid of a few. Meanwhile, though, TY is so concerned with just staying in the natural. I love it. He comes in, he saves the tanks in the back by lifting them up. He's got some of those tanks forwards, but they're starting to go down. The liberation zones are actually still doing their job. I was going to say starting to get cleaned up, but actually, with 2 more on the right-hand side here, he picks off a good amount of the Hydras. Tanks will drop in the main and do a little bit more damage before being lifted up. Once again, no! Banelings crash in and kill 2 of the 3. TY is cleaned up, he's pushed away, but the damage dealt, and killing off this base here, just really making Impact struggle and, well, not have the greatest of times. Feels though it's pretty good for him as he dives in towards the mineral line. It's just going to be workers going down. I mean, it's just Hellions sacrificing themselves to limit the economy of the Zerg. And at the same time, TY is up at 86 workers against the 64 drones. His economy is outstanding compared to the Zergs at this stage of the game. Guys, if you're just tuning in, we are in our 3rd series of the day, TY versus Impact. So far, Impact 2-0'd Creator, Creator 2-0'd TY, and TY Impact is 1-1. After this, Heroes matches will begin. We're going to be having Hero versus TY to start us off for Hero. Then he will play Creator, then he will play Impact. So we're going to be seeing these Locust fan mid-map. A couple of Hellions or so lost, not the end of the world. Very tradable as now he's gotten rid of those Locusts, he can keep moving around. See where he can go as well. But yeah, Heroes game is going to be starting up shortly if you just joined us, guys. So you can look forward to that as we see the Hellbats, Hellions, Tanks, Liberators gathering together and still just moving around a little bit. Again, I'm sorry for this little bit of kind of jumpy gameplay we're seeing with the lag spikes. I don't know. It's something to do with the Korean server, I'm pretty sure. It's something we get here sometimes on Korea, and it's a little bit of a frustrating time to have it as we see Hellions and Tanks going to come into play once again. A nice cleanup here so far by TY. It just feels as though these trades are so valuable to him. This is something we're seeing from Impact now, which we haven't seen before this point. The Vipers coming on into play. And with these Vipers coming out, it's really going to allow Impact to just take some better fights. You know, some good blinding clouds, some abducts as well. A lot of opportunities, a lot of doors open with those Vipers coming into play, as we also see Liberators, 2 of them joining together to kill 12 drones here to the far right-hand side. Now you're going to see some Lingbane Hydras to the south. Impact going to try and hit the 3rd base of TY, actually, so TY going to maybe, he's already coming into position. And I think the Hydras may want to just try and get out of here, you know, roll the Banes in, roll the Lings in. But I think the Hydras just have to get out while they can. No point trading those off for no reason. Now we're going to see the Banshees are about to have Hyperflight Rotors, and they're already chasing down Swarmers, which are off creep at the moment. I mean, off creep, those things are super slow. The Mules are going to block in at almost for 2, and that just slows them down a little bit more. Hyperflight Rotors is seconds away from completion. Already a good amount of Swarm hosts going down. Now these Banshees might be in a bit more trouble, but actually no Overseer at the front. There is one in the back. This is a nice idea, nice switch up from TY to help him deal with those Swarm hosts. And I think, as you can see, we've been talking about it for a long time, but TY put himself in a good position early in this game, and he's kept it going on here. A blinding cloud while TY doesn't care. He just keeps on attack moving forwards. It's Impact who has to keep on backing away, and well, a parasitic bomb is only going to force one Banshee to split away from the rest. The Banshees are just going to deal so much damage here if nothing else is, and I think this is more or less going to be it. The Swarm hosts are stuck in a corner. The Banshees are going to get rid of them one at a time. GG. TY takes game number 3, but man, he did drop a map here.